Welcome back to our channel. This is Anthony.
This is Sade.
This is our channel, Abnormal Growth. We just named it that last week. We're getting used to saying it. That's not important.
So basically, as stated in previous videos, we're into fitness. It's become a big part of our lifestyle, and we just kind of want to talk about the things that we wish we knew before we started, because it could have, we could have been a lot further in our fitness journey, if we had known these things. So.
So we're gonna make it simple and keep it to 5 things.
Yeah, not 10 things. So you guys won't fall asleep on the videos.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid rambling by making it a list. So what's the first thing on your list?
Okay, the first thing is basically not tracking macros and nutrition, basically.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we've always wanted to eat healthy. We haven't always ate the healthiest, but we always are aware of that and wanted to go, okay, well, let's eat less, but we didn't pay attention to what we were eating less of. Like,
exactly. We weren't tracking correctly.
Like we could have cut down on certain things, but we went way over on carbs and stuff like that, or way still high on fat, but whatever, because we weren't tracking it, so we don't have any idea what we were doing.
Yeah, so, and we started maybe like 3 months ago using MyFitnessPal, and I'm sure a lot of people heard about that app. It's like the most popular one, and basically it breaks down the calories as far as like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. You can input it in that app, and at the end of the day you can look at your macros as well, like the carbs, protein, and fats and stuff, and make sure you're on track for that. So
I think it would have saved us a lot of time and energy if we'd been doing that years ago. So.
Yeah, because nutrition is key, and I know everyone says that. Every trainer in the world says that
they should say that.
Is more important. Well, no, they do say that, I think. That nutrition, you need to get your nutrition on point before you even start working out.
Basically, don't just buy a plan if it doesn't include some kind of nutrition. You're not gonna meet your goals.
Exactly. So, all right, now I'm on a plan. Actually, let me insert this. I'm on Florina's plan. She's like a really popular YouTuber on here, and she's really knowledgeable about fitness and everything, and I've learned a lot from her thus far. But I'm doing like her plan right now, so very good plan. So just to let y'all know,
I'm just winging it over here.
Okay, so I guess number 2. I think I did this a little wrong. I did way too much cardio at the beginning of our fitness journey, and I didn't do enough weightlifting, which we learned that cardio is not as important as weightlifting, because weightlifting really helps you burn calories as well as build muscle. So in a way, cardio doesn't help you build muscle, so it's more important it makes more sense to do weightlifting, honestly. I mean, if you want to work on your endurance and things like that, then cardio is awesome. But as far as like you're just trying to lose fat, in general, you got to do more than cardio. Exactly. And you might as well build muscle at the same time. I mean, it's kind of, depending on what your goal is, you probably want to look stronger. And if all you're doing is cardio, you're not going to look stronger. You're just going to eventually look slimmer in longer time than it would take if you were just lifting some weights. So, and we talked about on the last Planet Fitness review, we talked about how they're more of a cardio gym, and every time we go in there, there's tons of people on the treadmill, and the ellipticals, and we're just looking like, okay, if you just lifted a couple of weights,
it's a judgment-free zone.
I know, it's like people should know, like lift some weights, you're gonna look better, you're gonna look more lifted.
Well, as long as they're over there, that gives me more room on the weight. So
that's true.
So what's number 3?
Okay, so number 3 is basically not tracking workout progress.
Something I'm still not doing properly, I don't think.
No, we're both not doing it properly.
Well, you have a plan. I'm doing it in my head. I'm kind of aware of it, but I really should just really take notes one day. So I'm really aware of like, okay, this week I did this much weight, or I did this many pull-ups, and next week. That way you can actually see that you're growing.
But I don't do that either, just because I'm on the plan. I don't go in the gym with a notebook. And I recently, I think the other day, started tracking the weights I'm doing so I can start improving. But I honestly wasn't doing it. So it's important to do that.
Because then you know when you should push yourself or when you're not doing enough, or it's not just all in your head. Because you can get in the habit of doing 5 pull-ups, and you do 5 pull-ups every week, and it's like you should probably be doing more than that
more
after
than
a while.
that. That's what Florina preaches too. So I really like her as a trainer.
Yeah.
But it's also important to know, like when you go into the gym, what workouts and exercises you're gonna do. So you're not sitting there wasting time, and you're not in the gym for 2 hours, like doing random exercises and thinking you're, I don't know, working all these different body parts. It's best to work one body part when you go in the gym, or one group of muscles, like leg day, shoulder, chest, you know, biceps, triceps. Yeah. So that's another thing. Yeah. It's better to have a plan.
Yeah. I think that's what we're trying. Go in with a plan so you know what you're doing and you can actually progress on the different areas or whatever. So.
So number 4, basically keeping your goals in mind and not getting distracted by other people's shapes and sizes on Instagram. Yeah. So I think women honestly do this more than men. Probably. I feel like I go on Instagram all the time and see these beautiful women, and you know, and I really think that it's angles a lot of times. That's what we both learned. Yeah. They know how to the pose. They know their angles. Yeah. So they look great. Like they have these small waists and big butts and thick, you know, the hourglass shape. Yeah. And stuff.
Some people know how to pose.
Makes you feel.
Some people know how to use Photoshop.
Yeah. And it really makes you feel down on yourself because it's like, well, dang, I'm not there yet, or I'm never gonna look like that. And but that's okay. It's like everyone has different genetics and different bone structure, so you know you're gonna look like yourself.
Because some people they really do look like that, but that may not be what you look like because that's not your body type, and that's also fine. Yeah, because you can also build muscle and be the best version of yourself. That's like me. I mean, because I think guys do it to a certain level, maybe not as intensely as women do it, but like. You know, it's like me wanting to be looking like The Rock. I'm not going to look like that. I'd have to do a lot to be that big. Yeah. And like I said, I feel like you have Casey Neistat's of her body. I do. Okay. I really do. But you look better. You're more muscular than him. But I feel like you have his like shape a little bit up here, which is not a bad thing. I think he looks really good. I just love Casey. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. So basically, number 5. Basically focus and practice your form before moving on to like increasing your weight and going up in weight. So I think I learned this when I was on the squat rack or the Smith machine. I was doing 245s on each side and I wasn't able to go all the way down. Like I was struggling to even do like 5 reps. So I decided to go down in weight and just make sure I'm going all the way down and working on my form before I go up in weight. I feel like that's not as important. Yeah. It's more important to just, you know, you can still get a good workout in. Even if you do less weight, just do more reps. That may be a thing. Well, I guess anybody could do that, but I definitely know that that's probably a thing that guys run into because they see somebody else over here. And they feel like, okay, well, I need to lift more. Well, yeah, that's a guy thing. Be impressive. And nobody's actually paying attention to them. But they feel like they need to be impressive and show out. So they're going to keep them like, oh, let me put some more on. Yeah. It's like you're not even doing it right. You're going to hurt yourself. Like, and I've done that. Maybe not necessarily for that, but just going too hard. Or I took some pre-workout and I felt like, you know, I was on a crack eye. You know, just doing too much. And like, because I have issues with my elbow and my knee. I'm old. Yeah. But, well, I've had that for a long time. But I just have issues. And like sometimes you're doing too much. You just try to, you know, it's the same with having a plan. Like you try to do too much too soon. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, screw everybody else in the gym. Make sure your form is right so you don't like break something and then you can't work out anyway. For 3 months or more. So get your, you know, as Beyonce said, information. Anyway.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, oh yes, I like that.
I need to add one more thing into this. You mentioned pre-workout. I feel like we need to tell everyone as far as pre-workout, it may not always be the best answer to like getting energy because you may end up hurting yourself because you're, you know, you get too much energy. You're just like, oh my God, I'm killing in the gym. And then you end up doing too much because you're not feeling.
And it's a short-lived thing because it's like, you need to cycle on and off it.
Yeah, right. Which we're doing now.
Also, you can save money. There's cheaper alternatives. Green tea if you don't drink a lot of coffee, or you can do some coffee if you don't drink coffee all day. Then it's going to be more effective.
And there's natural versions of pre-workout that more BCAAs and stuff that you can take for muscle recovery. Yeah, and it helps with endurance as well.
Yeah, there's other things you can do. I don't.
So that's not the end all be all.
I just don't like the feeling of the pre-workout. So.
Yeah. So I guess that's our ringer going on.
We'll stop that.
Talking too much. All right, guys. I hope you really learned. You learned something. You're gonna turn it off.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Dismiss. Okay.
Why is that so small?
Sorry, guys. I hope you really learned something from these 5, I guess the additional tips, 6 tips that we decided to come up with.
Maybe we can skip some steps, and I mean, we'll see where we are next year. I mean, I know we'll be better because we're kind of keeping it up now. I feel like we know what we're doing. There's still more to learn. We're not like trainers or anything like that. No, there's a lot to learn.
I feel like we're in the intermediate level right now.
Yeah, we just like being strong and healthy, and you know, who knows where that'll take us or whatever. But you know, this is useful information, I think, for anybody. Skip some steps, learn some things, and you know, just start out better than we did.
Exactly. So learn from our mistakes, and I guess stay tuned for other fitness videos and growth videos.